Hello again. Today we're going to be playing a little bit of this game called Prototype, which is a Vampire Survivors-like, but, no! My stream was live in the background. Interrupted me. You have a bit more agency in kind of your weaponry than you do in Vampire Survivors, for example, and I like that about it, so, I've been playing it today and I decided I wanted to play it on stream. And here we are now. I hope you enjoy. Let me know if I've got my audio balance right, as always. But we're just gonna go. Hello. Failed the challenge already. Yes, the challenge is to not click the like button. It's impossible. As with all these games, there's various starting characters, which have slightly different stuff and whatsits to them. I haven't played this character yet, and I like projectiles, so this is what we're doing. Hydra. A prototype that is good at firing projectiles. Me too, Hydra. I am also good at firing projectiles. Organ refresh cost increases with the number of refresh times, resetting at each wave. I don't tend to do much of that anyway, so that's fine. As you can see, I've progressed through some of the levels already. If you know these games, then it's pretty self-explanatory, but if you don't, I mean, it should still be pretty self-explanatory once you've looked at it for a couple of minutes. You know. They come at you. You make them not come at you anymore. No, salad ass. I do not have a license, and I will resist arrest. Activate the right side organ while the left side organ directly kills an enemy. Yeah, we'll go with that. And activate the right side organ periodically. 1 second. I'll explain this right side, left side stuff in a moment. Again, it's very self-explanatory once you see it, but you need to see it. So I'll take that. We go into here to mutation. You see I have a brain and things attached to the brain. So at the moment it has a spine attached to it and a tentacle attached on the right side of that. So you see, right side, left side, easy. Spine, activate the right side organ every 1.25 seconds. Fire projectiles repeatedly when activated. Easy peasy. But we have this here, stomach of the penguin, which if we had more stuff would let us use it. It's slightly better anyway, so well, thereabouts. So we're just going straight into the next round. Next wave, next round. You know what I mean, either way. Much like all of these games, it starts off fairly sedate, but things get pretty wild, wet and wild, quite quickly. As I'm sure you can imagine, you know, looking at the systems that I have access to. With the brain, and you do get multiple brains later. Tentacle of the starfish. I think that's going to be a pretty good one for us to grab. Lung of the bullfrog. Transform the buff or debuff effect of the right side organ into a surrounding aura periodically. Very interesting. But that's not going to be particularly useful to us on this run. Don't question the nature of his projectiles, there's no need for that. So we're going with Limb of the Giant instead. So I can just stick all these things on there because it's got those 3 arms off of it. Although actually I can't. Darn. Because the stomach of the penguin, quite expensive to use in that manner. So what I'm going to do instead is we're going back to the spine. And we will use that, and when it kills an enemy directly, it will shoot projectiles in all directions. Very good. So the other two things here, culture is just like upgrades. Very important. For obvious reasons, I hope. But I'm not going to touch any of that right now. So now when I kill something with the bash, there you go, look at that. How good is that? It shoots projectiles in all directions. And you can stack this up pretty far. And you have multiple brains with all their individual little stacks of things, limbs, organs, they're called, doing their own thing. So I really like that about this. It's very, you have a lot of agency to your attacking. Offspring. I've yet to make a offspring, and again, I say this in massive inverted commas, offspring playthrough kind of stick yet. So we'll try that at some point on stream, but not this run. So cochlea of the cat, we're going with that. And that nerve. So different things can be attached to different things. That's why I have nerves, you know. Retinas, stomachs, cochlea. So we can say when the left side organ expires, when the effects of it expire, it activates the right side. So we can do a second starfishing, as it were. And then we can go the nerve of the clown, which activates the right side organ when the left side organ hits an uninjured enemy to do more projectiles. Somebody stop him. Ah, and yes, so we have 100 cells now. We can spend them to unlock another brain, which is just, you know, another branching path. And these paths branch sometimes. We're in the early stages, so they're singular at the moment. Might have to up the bitrate. Can I do that live? Just a second. Wowzers. I think I can. Let's see. I forgot that I changed the stream from 1080p to 1440, which is what my videos are normally at, so it makes sense. But I have no idea if me changing what I just changed in OBS will actually change that live. I think it has. Customization reminds me of the Noita wand customization. Yeah, I suppose it is kind of like that, yeah. I like Noita. Very good. It's just, you know, it's simple biological computer type stuff. When X happens, make Y happen. When Z activates, do A to enemy. It's cool. I like it a lot. Gland of the sludge. No, we're going with tentacle of the mushroom. Oh wait, no, I get all of those. Those are things that I picked up in the thing. Contributes to boss or elite kill lung. Well, I guess I'll take that. All these lungs. Don't need no lungs right now. Nerve of the boxer is a very useful one. Noita. Yes, it's a good game. Had a lot of fun with it. Right, let's get another brain. Let's get another brain up in here, if only it was so simple. And let's also get the cell pickup range. I always find that's quite a useful one. So we can get a bit different now, since we've got some more stuff at our disposal. What I find quite nice to do is, so yeah, see we have 2 different brains now. Can I make use of this stomach? No, that's not gonna work for me. So we're sticking with this spine for now. And we will go like this. I think, like this. And we will go starfish into Cochlea of the cat. Does anyone truly enjoy my summer car, except for Robaz? And then, so, when they expire, they will all make their own individual projectile novas. And then, when they expire, they will all make seeking projectiles, which whenever they... Wait, no. Because they don't pierce. They will make big old hammers, which whenever they hit anything, will make yet more projectiles. The only thing I like about my summer car is how realistic it is. And it's really not that realistic. No, I just stick that on there. Why not? So this should spam quite a lot of stuff onto the screen, making lovely geometric patterns of hammers. So of course, because this character's kind of special trait is that they make they have one additional projectile on projectile attacks. It's treating the big club as a projectile and making two of them. Normally that would just be a singular big club. This is pretty sedate right now. What I want to see out of this game in the later stages is whether or not the kind of enemy density ever gets really crazy, because it's been pretty, to be honest, easy so far. Everything I've played of this up to now has been, you know, a real walk in the park. So we'll see if that changes. So I just got something with 2 thingamies, which is very nice. So this hammer will now, bam, branch. Very good, thank you for demonstrating. And I need to unlock more brain capacity. 69 cells, nice. Grab a bit of pickup range. So that's not actually useful to get one more, but it will be obviously very useful later. In here we can just stuff more things onto that. Why not? Maybe it's just because I know this kind of game that it's been very easy so far, but it's just, it doesn't have the kind of... or it hasn't had yet the kind of chaos that this sort of game needs to achieve in order to really, you know, really to scratch that itch properly. It's got huge potential in my opinion. I mean, it could do with a few more tracks in the old soundtrack. It's a little bit repetitive. And more granular sound options would be good too, because I don't want to point it out because you'll be able to hear nothing else. But the pop of picking up those cells is so repetitive. I need to be able to turn that down individually. Maybe I'm just too good. I'm just too much of a gamer. As he gets hit. Caveman build? Me smash! Yes, this is... Hello everybody, meet me smash. My little cell. One of the demons, pretty good. So's that. And another nerve of the boxer. Also very good, very good. How much was another brain capacity? 600 cells. That's what I'm going to rush for, I think. Let's just stick that on there, because that'll do sick damage. Massive damage. Massive ass. Right, stick that on there. Get back into it. I feel like I've peaked too early here. There was no build-up at all. Oh, there's an arrow. Oh, something to pick up. It's just lungs, though. As you progress through the various stages, you unlock the different types of organ one by one, and lung was the last one to unlock. It appears to modify buffs, which are granted by wings, which were unlocked before that, as you might have imagined. And I'm sure that's very useful. But, me smash. Caveman not use buff. Caveman smash. So I'm kind of just, whoops, looking away from the screen and getting hit. Because I was literally about to say, kind of just cruising through this right now. Probably shouldn't die whilst saying that. It's just not really a great showcase of the game when I just breeze through it so easily like this, is it? Ooh, that's pretty good. The big Nova mushroom. That can definitely be good for us here. Let's make something new. Right, What I could do is use that and claim that from there. If I just put those in there, that makes this only cost 2 capacity, which is still probably more than I'd... Yeah, it's not necessary. Don't need to do that. So let's not do that. Is there an end to this game? So there is... Yeah, you play various stages, which are, I think, all 15 waves each, but they all have an endless mode once you've completed them, so... Yes to both questions, basically. Wait, no, projectiles first. But which projectiles? I've got to grab stuff off of this brain. That one. Into that. Into that. Into that. Yes, very good, yes. We can rebuild him. We can make him stronger. Yes. Hello, Silver. It's no use! That's Silver the Hedgehog, right? That's just the immediate thing that came to my mind when I read the word silver. It's no use! Can't control! Ugh. Okay. Hope you, at least some of you understand what that's from, or I'm just a complete lunatic, if not. Hello. Right side organ when the left side organ contributes to boss. I don't really want to use any of those. Although... As I was losing it. Wow. You know. It was a good run. Tell you what, we'll just get an extra little bonk. No, lightning. Something like that. I don't know. It's probably good. I was thinking. Could you hear the gears turning? Oh, very good. Me smash, but you're like directed in one place. In fact, there's kind of not enough AoE to this. So I like this game for the kind of creative freedom that it allows, but it doesn't have the it hasn't reached the kind of lunacy in enemy, in actual, you know, threat yet, is the problem. I'm sure it does if you play on endless mode and stuff like that. We'll get to that, I think. But for sheer freedom to make crazy weird stuff, pretty solid. And like I said, I want to make an offspring build. I'm sure some of you know that I'm obsessed with summoner builds in video games, so this game appears to allow for some kind of, some kind of summoning of a sort, but I haven't yet really engaged with it. It's chain bonking, rather than just bonking the whole screen. The thing is, those bonks are actually doing barely any damage. So what I haven't explained is that when the organs which trigger other organs have an efficiency stat. So I'll show you in a moment. Ooh, this is very good. Yes, very good. Yes. That's pretty good too. Right. Get rid of this, get rid of that. So yeah, these nerve of the box are here, which activate the right side organ whenever the left side organ hits an enemy, which obviously is quite a lot. But it has an efficiency of 34%, so you see this limb of the skeleton, this sword here, has a damage of 31, but that'll only be about 10, yeah, once applied to the nerve of the boxer. And obviously, the obvious is true, that if the condition is easier to achieve, then the efficiency will be lower. Simple. Easy. Simple. But, right, now, so, scrap it all. Yes, we're doing it again. Because this is a really good starting point. For blasting. For straight up blasting. We blasting. That's going on there. And let's say when the effects of that expire doesn't work. No, cannot do. Problem. Problem. Need solution. Give solution. That's good, but it's not the solution. Give solution. That might be a solution. So, where were we? This, and that retina, whenever it contributes to a kill, trigger that. So that will do 39 damage. There'll be quite a lot of them, I want to say. This actually isn't that good, I don't think. Scrap that. Scrap it. Spiffing Brit reference. Not that I'm aware of, but he's a pretty cool guy. Start again, scrap it. Let's make projectiles instead. Lots of them. And then when the projectiles disappear, then make novas, which... not poison, which do that. Right? Do I have another cochlea? Yes, I do. And make it crit. Okay, so instead of that, actually, guaranteed crit with that would be pretty good. And then let's just stuff some of the extra stuff on here. We can recycle this stuff for cells. Coffee, tea, or energy drinks, a healthy mixture of all three. A healthy mixture of all three, and occasionally some booze as well. Let's be real, it's more than occasionally. Starfish. Expire when starfish expire. Swords. Hammer. Bonk. We could have another brain, but we don't need another brain. Let's get some crit chance and some health, because I keep running into enemies. Look at that big old sword. And every time it hits, it triggers all of its stuff. So what I've had obvious success with is the various stacking poisons in this game, because it's so easy to make an insane number of projectiles that stacking those poisons can become very strong. But I'm actually not doing a lot of damage here. I wonder if the way this game scales difficulty is just with enemies with more health rather than insane quantities of enemies. If that is the case, it would be a little bit disappointing in my opinion, because insane quantities of enemies is far more fun. But perhaps too easy to overcome in this game, where you can just create these massive novas of projectiles so easily. I tend to drink tea in the afternoon, and this isn't like an everyday thing. I don't have some routine for my various caffeinated beverages, but I tend to drink, and this will disgust some of you, a heavily caffeinated can of carbonated sugar water, otherwise known as an energy drink, quite early in the morning, like before 10 AM. And then if I'm at home in the early afternoon, I'll often have a coffee. And then if I for some reason want a hot drink in the afternoon, I will have a tea. But I don't usually want a hot drink in the afternoon. I don't actually like hot drinks that much. When I have coffees out, I usually have an iced coffee. I'm not getting great things here. I might do some refreshing. There you go. There's a slightly higher efficiency nerve of the boxer. In case you hadn't noticed, there are the kind of standard rarity colours in play here. I'm going to stack a load of crit chance on the kind of... Ooh, I didn't realise that had two thingamywhatsits there. That's very nice. I want to apply... this here, but not off of that, because that's bad. No, not that. Have you considered sleeping? Yeah, I do it quite a lot, yeah. Warhead's energy drink, that sounds vile. Somebody who I really look up to in this strange world of video game stuff that we do is an insane man, a known criminal, Jeff Gerstmann. We've got to change some things here. He is obsessed with all the various different energy drinks and keeps a tiered list ranking all the energy drinks. Ugh. So, if I do that, when the left side organ contributes to a kill, does that just mean anything that it's hit at any point? Anyway, let's just go. Who is that? Jeff Gerstmann. Jeff Gerstmann is the original founder, or one of the original founders of the... Okay, that's pretty good. The video game journalism and content site Giant Bomb, which has unfortunately gone downhill to almost its death at this point. And now just streams on Twitch and YouTube and has a podcast. But he's been in the games industry, games journalism industry for, you know, decades. It's just a very interesting guy. Rip Giant Bomb indeed. We have a boss. So I think that this game basically chooses to scale with health. Oops, there's a wall. Chooses to scale with health rather than quantity, which again I said already, but ooh dear, I might actually lose having shit talked how easy this game is. Yeah, I mean it's hard to compete with the revenue of with the revenue that can be generated by sitting 10 funny characters into a 10 funny characters into a mansion and having them stream on Twitch, right? Oh well, I straight up lost. Karma, yeah. You guys are right. Fair enough. Anyway, right, so, fine, whatever. I don't care. See if I care. Hint, I don't. So, let's try and make a summoning build. I don't have a character kind of unlocked for that. Your videos help me fall asleep. That's very good. Make sure you leave up next on when you play my videos. Because then you'll see them all. Big fan of rhinoceros. Organs other than horns have a 10% decay rate. Unfortunately, that doesn't work for my idea of playing an offspring build, though. Offspring has no fertility. Well, I can't do that. Okay, this guy can have up to 8 brains. You know what? I think we're just going to play Stomy. Little Stomy. He's nothing. No special ability. And I'm going to play him on 3. And let's go endless. Why not? No, let's not, because I need to win a game as Stomy to unlock another character. And presumably I can't win a game on endless. He has nothing. That's why I'm playing him. He's a blank canvas for me to paint my vile painting onto. Yes, my vile, odoriferous imagery. What shall I create? Right, Spine of the Jackal, let's go with... No, I think we're going to go with Stomach of the Chimera, actually. Refresh? No? No luck? God damn. Tentacle of the Pupa. Yes, very good. Onion Hazel came back to life. I want to make another insane video like that. But the problem is I can't really make... Where are you getting all these organs? Don't worry about that. I want to make another video like that, but obviously I can't. Those insane videos like that Spore video don't perform very well these days. Or at least not, you know, not on my channel, not to my audience. So I have considered, I have considered making those members-only videos, but I think I would piss too many people off if I did that. I mean, I'm considering doing it anyway. I think that's what some of the bigger names. I think this is what you might see some of them do in the near future. Make their kind of weird videos that wouldn't typically actually perform that well on their channel. Members-only videos. Not having this pair thing again. So I'd be lying if it's not something I've considered. I am, to be honest, you know. Let's just be real for a moment. Trying to push this channel membership thing a bit more. It's probably going to become a larger thing on YouTube over the next year or so. So it would probably be a good idea to kind of get started on it early, setting up whatever I need to do, you know, get into my schedule of making members only posts and things like that. So you know, if you've got a couple of dollars lying around, channel memberships are not worth it, but you know... Ah, there's an offspring, good. What is this game? Bio prototype, it's in the title, I'm sure you've seen that. It's an interesting game. That's it. If you would make another Spore episode, what would be the next vegetable? Well, I wouldn't just make the same thing. I would do something different. Insane, I know. Right, so now I have an offspring. But I don't think I have anything that I can actually kind of use with it. Oh no, I do have a stomach for it. But it has no fertility. So you see, with offspring, they have a fertility value. And that can't be, I think that it can't be below 0. So because the efficiency of this spine is 120%, it's not enough. So it would have to be coming off of that, and then I could give it a spine so that it can shoot and stuff. Let's... yeah, whatever. Let's find out. Make beep, but in Spore. That's not the worst idea I've ever seen. It's one of the worst ideas, though. Alright, what should we put some points into? Pickup range. It's so useful. It's hard to pick up all of these things. So now every couple of seconds I'll spawn one of those hideous things, and it will use whatever I've given it. That's pretty nice. I'm now either a summoner, an engineer, or whatever. Something. Oh, I just love summoning in video games. I love playing Minion builds. I can't get enough of pet builds and Minion builds and summoners and... We already have a gaming tomato. Oh, I never watched that guy. But yeah, just quit YouTube, right? So here's another pet type. Honey rats. They just kind of gradually move towards you. Sure, let's well, oh, I keep forgetting that this is loot. I'm not choosing here. This is, I get all of this. This is pretty good, I think. Activate the thing on death. Connect all offspring with beams. Enemies caught in the beams are damaged. That's pretty good. I think. Right, so I wasn't doing much with that rend thingamy what's it there, so let's see if we can get this guy on there and give it, well, anything. So when it dies, I could have it shoot a thing and it would have, you know, 800% efficiency, but instead I'm going to make them every 0.7 seconds use that, which is a spiraling projectile thing. Very good. Culture. I don't need another brain yet. Soon, though. Hello, Mr. Viking. Hello. Very good. So they are kind of they're filling the role of the Bible in Vampire Survivors right now and providing an orbiting damage source. And they slowly run towards me. They're just a little bit too slow to keep up, unfortunately. Another thought that occurred to me on the topic of random YouTuber thoughts lately was, well, since the chat right now is talking about the fact that, oh, I think he's talking about the never mind, ignore me. Another YouTuber and streamer thought that has occurred to me recently is, what if I streamed on Twitch as well, but not simultaneously? This is where it gets weird. Wow, I'm picking up so much stuff. What if I streamed on YouTube and Twitch, but not at the same time? So, the idea I would have, and this is dumb, this is very dumb, but the idea I would have is that games which are kind of vaguely relevant to my channel I would stream on YouTube. But sometimes I want to stream, like, I just want to sit in front of my computer and stream Path of Exile all day or something. Or like I'm playing Apex Legends and I'm like, I would stream this, but it's completely irrelevant to my channel. Let's get another brain. Twitch is finicky with what they allow you to do. Oh yeah, that's okay. So one, that's about simulcasting where you're streaming to both at the same time, and two, they don't enforce that. I know lots of quite high-profile streamers that are doing it. What was I gonna do here? Lung of the Gas Toad. Transform the buff or debuff effect of the right side organ into a surrounding aura periodically and make the effect area shrink over time. So I could have that damage, but what efficiency is that? 200% basically. What would that do? Let me go into the test. Ooh, neat. That's pretty cool. Because what I don't want to... I would like to... Essentially what I'm saying I would like is to have Twitch as somewhere that I can just like flip a stream on, you know? Just be like, I want to stream Path of Exile. Because I played quite a bit of Path of Exile recently. So then I could also have that create another debuff effect or a buff effect, but let's say while that's active I could also have it shooting projectiles or something, I think. And whenever... Wait, can I put that there? No. So whenever that hits, it does a lightning bolt, right? It's kind of working, yeah. Alright, let's go. Stream on Twitch, upload VODs on second channel maybe? I do have a channel for VOD uploads. But I'm more just talking about, you know, truly impermanent, just something that I'm just playing. Not for content, I'm just playing it. I'm just gaming, you know. The thing about streaming on YouTube is you kind of still have to treat it like a YouTube video. Like, you know, you'll notice that the title and the thumbnail still matters. You still have to make a thumbnail and come up with a title. That's why this stream is called Making Overpowered Little Blobs in Bio-Prototype, rather than just playing video games like you would do on Twitch, right? But I would still like to cultivate a streaming, you know, audience, a streaming platform here on YouTube for things that are more relevant to the channel, like if I was playing RimWorld, you know, for example. Though I also tend not to stream things that are going to become a video. I know that a lot of YouTubers in my kind of sphere stream Zomboid or RimWorld or what have you, and then edit that down to video. That's not something I'd ever want to do, because why would I ever go watch that video? Because it's already all happened on a stream. I would just watch the stream. So because I wouldn't ever go for it, it makes it hard for me to make it. Anyway, what are we doing here? Nerve of the Raptor, that's pretty good. Crit thing. Let's reroll. Spine of the Jackal, I'll take that. So we could give that Spine of the Jackal to one of our little beasties here. That link isn't doing much. Although, we could also upgrade brain capacity a bit. Start putting some points in crit. Let's give our little bunny friends here a leg up. And they can shoot another projectile. Why not? And we'll keep the link thing, I guess. Why not? What can we do here on this brain? Just throw some random stuff on, I guess. Yeah, Twitch is probably for the largest part a better viewing experience, but it relies on you just being there, right? You know, oh, I know that RiseQT will be streaming Path of Exile today because he streams Path of Exile all day every day because that's his job. Whereas for someone like me whose primary kind of content is actually edited YouTube videos, you're not just going to go, oh, I know that Hazel will be streaming on Twitch right now. And I'm not the kind of person that can keep a schedule. So that's why I stream here instead. Because YouTube is better about letting my subscribers know, oh, hey, Hazel's streaming right now. And then they can go, oh god, I don't want to watch him stream. And dismiss the notification, but that's not the point. It let them know. That's the part that matters. It let everybody know that I was streaming. Twitch doesn't really do that. I mean, it does, right? But you're following so many people on Twitch that it might as well not. My sidebar on Twitch is just I never look at it. I seek people out. That being said, okay, here's something as well. This is true of most people, I think. I don't actually watch live streams. I watch VODs. Another one of those then. We could get another get another rat pack. I loved your new Kenshi vid. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. It was nice to make something a bit more cinematic for a change. It's nice to have a a free camera to work with. How boring is that? True though. It's just nice to be able to have a good background. Get more brain capacity. Always be brain capacitying. What's this bladder of the mummy here? So bladders gain charges and tend to activate their effect when they're full. The bladder of the mummy gains 1 charge when defeating an enemy. When reaching maximum, consumes all charge. Yeah, okay, got it. So for every 79 enemies defeated, that would have 1 kind of discharge. Yes. Yes, indeed. Yes. I'm now doing a beat run because of the video. Well, good luck. It's good fun playing Kenshi with a single character. Frustrating at times, but fun. Limiting. It's limiting, is what I would say. But it is undeniably good fun. Should I be using the jellyfish there? Maybe. Kenshi is it's not quite a story generator in the way that games like RimWorld and Dwarf Fortress and all those other games that we all know and love, they're story generators through and through. You know, the only they exist for you to make stories with, whereas Kenshi is very much an RPG. And it can be an RPG where you have multiple characters, but it doesn't have to be. I don't know if this is going to be any good. I'm just throwing things at this and seeing what sticks, to be honest. A lot of people find Kenshi much more fun to watch than play. I totally get that. I have games like that too. And for the longest time, Kenshi was actually one of those games. But now if I'm making content for it, then it's different. I can see the story taking shape, and that's its own fun, you know. I mainly do this for the money, of course, but partly it's because I like the making stories. Just kidding. If I was doing this for the money, I wouldn't be doing it because it ain't there. It is there, actually. It's pretty. It's fine. Anyway. Shut up, Hazel. I'm not doing enough damage. I need some better stuff. I might have to spend all my cells the next round getting organs to try and actually get some decent damage out on the field. Try a Kenshi challenge like Tor Solo. The Beep Solo challenge is a challenge. Tor Solo is not that hard anyway. People think it's hard, but it really isn't. It's time consuming to crawl across the desert, but as soon as you have legs, it's not difficult anymore. Trust me. The only thing that a Tor Solo challenge provides is a very boring start. Or one of the best Kenshi stories ever told, as in Tor Solo. But yeah. So I can spend cells to get more organs here. And I'm hoping to get some actually good ones. And I'm hoping in vain. Okay, let's see what we can do. Suppose we'll just upgrade base damage a bit. And we'll get some HP and movement speed as well, because we're gonna need it. Right, let's we're reformatting the hard drive. The biological hard drive, otherwise known as the brain. Okay. Chinchilla. Blob. Very good. So now this one... Wait, the blob is stationary, right? Cannot move or get damaged. Whereas the honey rat will slowly move towards you. Yeah, if you start being a torso, that's kind of actually halfway towards where you're normally working to in a Kenshi game. Because you're usually trying to rip your own limbs off so you can replace them with robotic ones. Anyway, back on topic. The video game I'm currently playing is this one. So I've got this intestine of the camel here, which I would like to apply to one of these little hamsters so that I can go start stacking some poison. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty good. I do have another. Actually, that's kind of slow. I think the fire one is actually going to be better than the poison here. The stationary ones, what should we have the stationary ones doing? Let's have him make some things. Oh shit. That's the that's the complexity limit. Gosh darn. Oh, right. Yeah, this needs to have differently named things or it will cost way too much. So having two of the hamsters there makes the stomach of the chimera cost more. Thank you, Ethan Brothers, for popping in and telling me that you like my content. And ruining my average view duration in the process. I'm kidding, of course, thank you. Shoot projectiles. Yes. Shoot projectiles, yes. And then that. No, not that. Yes, maybe that. Does view duration even apply to streams? Yes, in a major way, yeah. If it's short, it doesn't get recommended. So do likes, by the way, so make sure you like the stream. Don't you just hate existence? Alright. Stick that on there and that on there. Wait, does that have Pierce, or is that... No, it doesn't have Pierce. Do I have anything with Pierce? No. Except for these, but no. Other brain! Right, other brain. Not mother brain, other brain. Will make that, which will apply that and that. That's not actually good. Wrong. Wrong, I say. That will pierce a little, but not a lot. But it's better than nothing. Then every time it does pierce, it will make some of these things. Everything will have debuffs on it already, so I can fairly safely do that. And then on the other side of this, we will just go with that, which will apply debuff. Yes. Right? Let's see what happens here. Wait for some things to spawn. Okay, yeah, there you go. That's what I was kind of expecting to happen. Cool. Large circles of damage. Look at my little orange bunnies. Hey, there you go. We found some damage. I can probably just stand still now. The ultimate goal of a video game. Not quite. Nearly, though. The ultimate goal is not to play! Of course! It's so obvious now! And this is why, even for all of this game's faults, I will still enjoy it, through to basically every single little piece of content that it's got. Because I can just get wet and wild and make the stupid things that I want to make. I've almost completed every single achievement in Brotato. And that game's really stupid. But there's something about this kind of game that just scratches the secret parts of my body. The parts of my body that I don't show to everybody else. In that special way that I love ever so much. So I see them... I basically I squeeze them dry of all available content. Ooh, we got a good poison bag. Oh, but these poison bags aren't actually very good in my opinion, because they don't stack. And if you can't stack 1,000 poisons on a single target, then are you even gaming? Mind you, when combined with Gland of the Sludge, it's quite good. Game is Vampire Survivors with a shop and a break. A bit more than that. It's got brains, you see. Does Vampire Survivors have brains? I didn't think so. Right, we should be able to do something pretty weird here. I think if I make a load of these things and then... Wait. It's coming to me. Wait a minute, it's coming to me. I can see it now. I need the boxer.
Give me the boxer. Yes, I need it. I need the boxer now. Over here. Give it to me. I can use it to make more. Yes, more projectiles. Yes. I can see it now.
I'm losing it a bit. But that's okay, that's probably why you're here. So with that, then, bam. We've done it. Finally. The secret sauce. What's the efficiency of that? 89%. Go with that. And one of those. Maybe. That might do something. Find out soon enough. Oh, this could be useful here. This nice meerkat. Activate the right side organ whenever the left side organ hits a boss or elite. Connect to units affected by a poison bag or belly with beams. Poison bag or belly. Oh. Ooh, I didn't notice that before. So like, for example, belly of the fire lizard. Belly. Get in my belly, as the man says. What could I stick that on? Put it on this here laser beam thing here, right? I can pop it like that and that. Yes, I believe so. And then we can go like that and that. Wow, now we're really poisoning. Oh god, we've accidentally summoned Me Smash. He's with us in spirit. If you're in the room with us, Me Smash, give us a sign. Me Smash! He's here. Wait, roll back the EMF detector. Did you hear that? Me Smash! Me Smash! Ghost Hunters with Hazor. I used to love those shows as a kid. But unfortunately, with age comes wisdom. And with wisdom comes jaded cynicism. And with jaded cynicism comes the inability to enjoy anything. Cheers, Mr. Malice, for hanging out. See you around. Well, whatever it was we were looking for, we appear to have found it. And we're now in the... we are now in... cruise mode. And I just got a different offspring, so if I had more brain capacity, this is true in real life as well, I could make use of it. I mean, I could still make use of it and just use it somewhere else, but that would seem insane. So I think instead I'll probably do something insane. He wouldn't. Oh, but I would. Oh, but I would. Something like that, I think. I'm just throwing stuff out and seeing what sticks. I think actually swap those. That will hit more. I've rather seriously deviated from the Offspring build I was hoping for, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. What can you do? Sometimes you just gotta spray projectiles everywhere. It works. What can I say? If it works, it works. So my own little circle of death is what's actually producing all of these effects, rather than the little circles of death made by all of my guinea pigs and blobs. I think. I'm actually not 100% sure. I don't really know what I'm doing. It's working though. We only have a couple of waves left. So that other minion that I got, the weird cube thing, you can hit it, which is quite interesting because there are obviously some organs which, say, when damaged, do the thing. Yes, you see. Offspring of the sparrow. Spawn sparrows that last for a duration. When activated, sparrows move towards enemies and cannot be damaged. Very good. Well, I'm definitely going to stick that in something. Stick that. I didn't like the way that sounded, I'm sorry. I'm definitely going to stick that in something. But what? What are you going to stick it in? That, I think. I hate everything that I've said recently. Okay. Let's, but it can't be undone now. What, if I put that spine there. Insufficient fertility. It's got to be very high efficiency, whatever you put in there. That's every 3 seconds, that's every 2.4 seconds. Okay, well obviously I'm using that then. I just need to have different things attached to it so that its cost is lower. So I want to steal one of my various debuffs from in here. Or do I? Yeah. I think I do. Or do I? Maybe I don't. Could have it do something else. It could have minions of its own. Crazy, wow. I can have it shoot projectiles. And then when they go away, it can shoot more projectiles still. Uncanny. Let's have it get wet and wild. I'm just losing my mind. Right, they don't even do anything, but they're going to be on screen, and that's what matters. Oh, I've got enough points to do things. Some health, some movement speed. Well, now I've got 1 extra point in here. Wowzers. Hang on, I could actually put something useful on there. There's an idea. What an insane idea. I could also kind of recycle a load of these, but I just don't have the mental fortitude to do it, you know? What can I say? I'm a weak man. Okay, let's just do it. Whatever. They're gonna fly towards things, I think. Right? Oh yeah, they sure are. And there's their little damage circles. Look at them go. I love them. Like children. Spraying out little projectiles. Very good. So these runs clearly take much longer than I think they do, given that I've been streaming for an hour and we've done one failed and kind of finishing up on one. Finishing up. Getting close to the end on one. I kind of assumed they're about 20 minutes. They probably are. If you really blast through them, they're about 20 minutes, I think. Things have picked up. Yeah, a little bit. Some things are happening. That's how these games tend to go. Wet and Wild has been achieved. The goal was always Wet and Wild. Ooh, a little tentacle spiral thing. Very good. This game will make you say some weird stuff. Right, okay, so activate the right side organ when damage taken. We can use this. Right. I need a new brain. I need a new canvas. Where's the little guy? Where are you? Alright, well first we need to spawn him. So let's, here he is. We've actually got two of them. So, I need something that will make it good enough first. Which I don't currently have. Because if I put... This is the thing I'm talking about. If I put that there... Insufficient fertility. So... Let's recycle some stuff that we're not going to use. And then we will make... Recycle the hamster. Recycle the blob. Make some organs. Stomach of the koala. Ah. Well, that's pretty much exactly what I wanted. But actually, Spine of the Mammoth might be better here. Vampire yes, Vampire Survivors, but mutation. Yeah. Vampire Survivors, but with whatever all of this stuff is. So, with that, Spine of the Mammoth, there you go. Fertility good. Very good. So now, whenever it is hurt, it will do these things at an efficiency of 886%. Wowzers! Would you look at that? So, oh, unfortunately Tentacle of the Worm there doesn't have any strands, which is very unfortunate, but, well, we can make it work, I'm sure. So, that will fire 3 projectiles, and they have a... Yes, Yes, So when they expire, they make these. Yes? No. They make those. I need more organs. Yes, that's the good one. That's what Daddy needed. Right. Now we're in business. Whenever that hits a debuffed enemy, makes one of those. Yes. And then... what goes here? What's the crit chance? 59, so whenever it crits, it makes that happened. Very good. Cool. Why not? And then let's just stick that on there. Sure. Why not? That's that little guy. Now we need something to pummel it with. Actually, I guess we don't need something. We can probably just use our damaging auras, right? Where is it? Spawn one of your little pain boxes. Oh yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, that seems to work. Where's my little pain box? There he is. So if I just kind of stand near him, or them, because there's going to be multiple, then they will relatively constantly do things. Cool. It works. To some extent. I mean, I think I'm just blasting at this point no matter what, but at least now I'm blasting in a slightly more interesting manner. With more kind of self-interactions. Because self-interactions is what life is all about, really, you know. Interacting with yourself in various ways, whether it be churning your own butter or beating up a weird little blue box and making it attack. Yes. We've only got to do another 2 waves of this. Then I suppose I'll try something different. Because it just keeps going on and on. I suppose I'll try a level 14. No, level 4 again. Look at me, getting overconfident, assuming I'm going to win. This could be good to have. So, what did I just get that I said this could be good to have? Oh, it was that. Okay, because I have a low quality one of those. Yeah, somewhere. There it is. Let's get that upgraded a bit. And then we'll give it an extra little kick. Wow, look at that. I can't believe he's done this. I can't believe he's done this. So what if when that attacked... When that kills it, it's doing 233 damage. What if when it killed something directly, it did extra things? Wowee, I just can't get enough. Wait, no, that goes there. Because that needs to be closer to the brain. The brain. Yes, holy truth, he is. It's not an act. Believe it or not, it's not an act. It's unfortunately real. This affliction I bear for you. In fact, if anything, it might be slightly more when I'm just normally talking. Yeah, another Vampire Survivors clone. Come on, how long have you given it? 2 seconds? Look at all this. You don't do this in Vampire Survivors. I don't know why I'm defending it. I don't care whether or not you like it. Yeah, I said it. I don't care. What did I do again? I changed something. Oh, I changed little boy's attack. That I shouldn't probably shouldn't call him little boy. The little blue box that I'm beating on here to make it attack. No, that's no better. Oh. boss enemy attack. Let's see, are we doing decent damage? Hey, we are, look at that. That's the thing, single target is the thing that you kind of have to build towards eventually, because this game doesn't scale its difficulty by hordes, it scales its difficulty by health scaling. It's the Diablo 3 of Vampire Survivors likes. Just give the enemies millions of health. Sorry, well, quadrillions, whatever, of health, whatever Diablo 3 is up to at this point. Hello, the slowish one. Hi. Sometimes I feel like when I'm saying hi to people in chat, I might come across as sarcastic or rude, because I put a certain inflection to it. Or I go, hi. I don't mean... I don't mean anything by it, that's just how it happens. Ooh, a yellow spine. That's pretty good. Bladder of the Clam. Gain 2 charges per second whilst remaining stationary after reaching maximum charges. Alright, so... essentially that's every 2 seconds it will use the thing. But, Poison Bag of the Crocodile. Oh yes. Can't go wrong with that. I definitely have something to be replaced with that Poison Bag of the Crocodile. But surprisingly, I don't think it's that one there. I think it actually might be something on here. If I could have this applying that poison, I think that would be good. Yes. And what if whenever that expired, it shat out these? Wowzers! Wait, no, horns. Those would be good there, right? Surprisingly low damage. Only 48. Well, that's only doing 22. We're going with that. Would it be better? Oh yeah, it would definitely be better with the cochlea of the cat. So we're going with that. Cochlea of the cat. I'm sticking with it being said like that. Very phlegmy. Oh, I think I didn't spend any of my cells for upgrades there. Oh well, it'll be fine. As ever, I can't really remember what I just changed, but it's still working, so it evidently doesn't matter. And this is the last wave, so this will be our boss, good and proper. Can't see its health bar. But it ain't moving fast. Oh no, it's half dead. We're alright. We're fine. Oh, there's another one spawning. Yeah, they always spawn 2. Bosses come in pairs. With mini-bosses as well, apparently, but it's fine. And the arena restriction is tiny. But there you go, we made it. With little Stomy. Little no bonus Stomy. They said it couldn't be done. Look at us now. I've done it. Yes, Queen. Alright. Oh, also Harmony, wowzers. Who appears to start with a poison sac, so I will probably like that one. Queen. Good at controlling Offspring. Offspring has 25% increased fertility, but no crit. Very good. A prototype whose power grows with organ variety, +2 to brain capacity when there is no organ of the same name in the brain. Organs of the same name have +1 brain capacity cost. Okay. Well, I'm willing to give that a go on stage 4 here. Or should we go on a lower level with Endless?
No, we're going with stage 4. Of course we are.
So what do you do then? Do you shout poison? Yep. Sure enough. Just stand there and piss. Oh, does it do quite enough damage to just stand there? I think it does, just about. You love to see it, don't you? Now that is gaming. Let's get Spine of the Jackal. I get the feeling that doing things fast will be useful here. Nova will also be very useful. I'm gonna go ahead and assume. So let's... Oh, no, I'm gonna need some more organs before I can do anything interesting, so we're gonna have to do another round of stand in our green circle of fluids. What fluids? Don't ask.
Gaming! Video gaming!
Aren't you glad I'm not playing something exciting? Otherwise you'd have missed out on all of this video gaming. Stationary gamer. It's Hazel, the stationary gamer. That's what they call me. Right. Come on, I need a... Oh my god. Bad luck. Oh, there we go. Nerve of the Boxer, that'll do it. So I can get that. And that. And wait, no, that's got no thingies. So that and that and that. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. Yep. Nope. That for now, which should make Novas off of its projectiles, right? Yeah. I mean, okay, that'll do for now. So I want to make the big poison stacks on this character. This character. Yes, this character, this little blob here, is going to make big poison stacks. With his tentacle of mushroom. Don't need another Nerve of the Boxer, I've already got one. No, I'll take it. Stomach of the Chimera goes well with this character, so I'll take that. Belly over the Blood Coral is one of the things I'm after. So let's go ahead and stick that in there. And, no, can't do that. What can I, Now that, unfortunately, that means that will cost more. Need another brain already. Okay, well, what if we had a spine? We've been here before. Damn you! Why did the Nova have to have no tail? I just need another brain, straight up. Ooh, I'm 6 away. There you go. Now I have another brain. Stick that on there. Put that on there, that on there, that on there. That'll do for now. That'll do for now. It's seeing us through the first couple of rounds, but it's not exactly a strong foundations to build upon. What if I narrated this like one of my normal videos? Hello again. Today we'll be following the story of little Stomy. He may not look like much, but believe it or not, he's a killing machine. Thousands have fallen in his wake. Nerve of the meerkat, probably not a bad thing to have. Gland of the monkfish is also quite good. So is this split arrow cockeyes Nova? No, this is actually my Venom Gyre build. I've actually legitimately been playing Venom Gyre in a Crucible League. It's very strong, this league. It can chain. In fact, it did chain while I was leveling with it. No, it didn't. It forked. I used fork, not chain. I don't know. Whatever. You don't think about these things when you play Path of Exile these days. In case anybody's out of the loop, that little weird interaction there was talking about Path of Exile. Because in many ways, the reason I enjoy this kind of game is because I enjoy Path of Exile. You don't think about Path of Exile anymore, or what your build does. You just kind of watch the things explode on screen. You just go, yeah, and you put in whichever gem's Path of Building tells you to put in. God damn it. And you'll like it. And then you'll go zoomies. This is genetic survivors. Yes, this is cellular survivors. Spore survivors. I was going to make a Spore comparison in this stream title, but I decided against it in the end. It's like Vampire Survivors, but Spore! You know, like that. The joke made itself, so I didn't make it. Alright, what can we stick where? Sounded vile, I didn't mean it to. Horns. Not bad. Horns are always good. Horns. Very funny, guys. Very funny. Can I make another brain? Yeah, I can. Get some health. Gonna get some pickup range. Brain. New brain. Hey guys, new brain just dropped. I have nothing for it. Not ideal. Tell you what. This is going in there. Look at that. And we'll make it spawn those. No, we won't. That's stupid. I'll put the... No, I won't. I'm somehow managing to speak without saying anything. It's uncanny. How can he do this? Incompatible organ? Come on, let him play. More of Brotato. Yeah, probably. But Vampire Survivors, you know, kind of made the genre happen in the way that it did, so it gets the name. It gets everything compared to it because it's the one that everyone knows. Unfortunately, part of the reason I wanted to get this stream onto YouTube is, and probably another stream this week as well, by the way, is because I'll be on holiday next weekend, so I won't actually have time to work on a normal video for this week. It's not who did it first, it's who did it better. It would be nice to think that, wouldn't it? But it's not true. Haha, a meritocracy. What a funny idea. Alright, Wings of the Fairy. We'll start a buff tree here at some point. Can I even put it there? No. It's quite restrictive what you can actually run a wing from. Tends to be pretty tough to get them going. Is Twitch no more? Funnily enough, I was mentioning that earlier in the stream. I would like to occasionally stream on Twitch for when I'm feeling a bit weird. Sorry, that was a strange thing to say. I didn't mean it in a sexual way, honest. Oh my gosh, just give me something that can make wings. 2 seconds, 2 charges. Okay, that'll do it. G'day, Lorraine. How you doing, you bloody bastard? I apologise. Let's get that wing happening. And we'll put those horns elsewhere. I say I apologise, but honestly I think I've got a legitimately pretty good Australian accent, so I retract my apology. Though I think that Kiwi might be a bit better. It's awful wet. It's awful wet around here. Anyway, stop that. What I mean to say was that sometimes if I just want to turn on a Twitch stream and not have to think about it being content, I would do that on Twitch. If I was playing Path of Exile, for example, stop getting hit, Hazor. You're going to die in front of all of the viewers. They'll think you're a fool. Because these god-dang bats are so fast and I haven't put any points in movement speed. Yeah, so if I was just, for example, grinding out maps in Path of Exile, and I was like, you know what, I don't want to do this alone, then maybe I would put a Twitch stream on, and then I would do it alone, but with a pretend audience there. Because no one would watch. But you get the point. Hot tub stream confirmed. Oh my god. Well, the place that I'm going, I'm streaming right now. The place that I'm going next weekend does have a hot tub. I'll make sure to send you guys a photo. But only for channel members. Yes. The business gears are turning. I'm gonna make YouTube my OnlyFans. No, I'm not. If you're listening YouTube, I'm not. I was joking. My channel just goes down like that. Do viewer suggested build? No. 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 No, obviously not. You misunderstand. Movement speed. I needed movement speed. That was better. Very good. Very good. So now I can spawn that off of there and have it do the fire thing. Good. Right, this isn't exactly strong, I don't think. Just don't have the things I need to get, you know, to go back to what I've been saying this whole time. It's when you need to get wet and wild, you know? And I have yet to be supplied with the tools required to get wet and wild. Wet and or wild. Ladies and gentlemen, in the next 10 minutes or so, we'll be getting wet and or wild. What's making the fire happen now? Oh, it's because I have the wings? Oh yeah, right, I need to move around for 2 seconds or something, and then it makes the fiery piss puddles. I forgot that that was the criteria to spawn the fiery piss. But that should build up, right? Yeah, it does. Sus? Lorraine, you're sus. Yeah, I said it. Okay, we're getting a little bit wet and wild. Those fire puddles do a lot of damage. But they're weirdly inconsistent, considering they should in theory be spawning. Like, they seem to be weirdly delayed. Or are they just spawning at a distance? I need to look back into what I actually had going on here. Bladder of the clam. Bladder of the mummy. As always, streaming isn't just reading out the things that are on screen. Oh, it's because they're on that projectile, right? Not directly off of that. It can't even be directly off of that. I have a better one. Improved. Stronger. Which can make... No, it can't. But maybe. No. Dang. But maybe, no. I need more tools. Dang, these just ain't gonna do it. Nerve of the Raptor could be good. Because you can kind of pair that with a Hochlia of the Owl to achieve some degree of wet and wildness. If, for example, we take that onto there instead, and then make use of this with one of those, with one of those, with... Damn, I still don't have the tools. I need more tools. But not those ones, or those ones, or those ones, or those ones. Oh, this one's gonna have to do. And that all leads to that not very good thing. Wait, let's swap those around. Ish. Don't know how good any of this is going to be. But, you know, that's not necessarily what matters anyway. It's about the fun and the friends you make along the way. Right, guys? Damp and excited. I think it's dry and bored, actually. Yeah, I mean, we're not doing no damage, though. It's just not... Well, I mean, it's just not wet and wild. There's nothing more to say. I'm trying to actually identify what I've done. Because I can't really remember. I made it so that when one of my projectiles goes away, it makes a different projectile that always crits, and when it crits it does something else, but I can't remember for the life of me what exactly I made happen. It's working well enough. I'm just gonna be happy with what I've got. We're on wave 9. There's more than 0. I think that when it makes that little bling noise, Oh look, I have a little charge thing up in the top right. That's so tiny. How was I supposed to notice that that was a little charge counter there for my my bladder, my piss bladder that fills when I move? Because I'm the piss boy. I like the wire. I can't go there. Okay, not on YouTube anyway. Every organ linked to the right side reduces this organ's brain capacity cost by 1. So you just have to have that thing fully linked up, that's all. Gland of the spider. Connect to movement impaired enemies. Stomach of the gannet. Let's go brain capacity. Get a bit of that. So we can introduce hammer to situation here a little bit if we wanted to. And whilst running around... No, maybe projectiles instead. Where? Okay, let's think about this. Because I can do that. So, actually it should be that way. So this makes 3 projectiles. That only makes 2, so this makes 3 projectiles. When they expire, this will guaranteed crit, I think, which will make lightning happen. But what if it made bonk happen instead? But what if it made bonk happen instead? Oh, I've got something repeated here. Right, yeah, I can't do that on this character. I forgot about that. So it will do lightning instead. Because this, I'm not allowed to repeat on this character. Lest I be bonked for my repeating. No, not that. That. There we go. So, because this, it's the special of this character to... Wait, what am I duplicating now? What have I done? It's that. So, we'll put that on there instead. This character that I chose when I started the run... No, I've duplicated something again. I did that by accident. Very good, there we go. They get less brain capacity if there's duplicates on any given brain. That isn't normal, it's this character's kind of special magic, you know. Just throw some random stuff on there, why not? Why not? Who says I can't? You're not my dad. So now bonks happen periodically. Yeah, I still can't necessarily say for sure what I've achieved. But it's getting me there. I think. It's hard to say. But it appears to be getting me there. It's getting me somewhere. I mean, the kind of, you know, the thing with this game is, as you progress through it, you unlock more different organs, and then it makes kind of... It makes deliberate specialization more difficult. That's kind of the curve to it. You want to be able to fish out certain things from the organ bank. Ow, apparently I didn't realise I'd hit that, but... You want to fish out specific things to make your weird idea work, but because you've now unlocked 23 different types of lung, the game doesn't want to give you that specific cochlea you're after. Which I assume is by design. It's like playing Ruthless. Not everything is Path of Exile. A lot of things are Path of Exile, but not everything. Ooh, that's a good one to have. Bladder of the clam. Let's get another brain. We need a new brain. We ruined the last one. Enjoy bed. Sounds good. I'll go there at some point later tonight. Not yours, mine. Just to cut that one off at the pass. So that will do 85 damage, and I can say whenever it directly kills an enemy, we do various other things. Yes? This first tree here I think is kind of ass, so let's pull that all off and try and build something better with it. So we can have, whenever that hits something, lightning? No. Wither? No. Fire lizard? No. Yes. No. Yes. And yet we do this anyway. And it's fine. Let's put that on bosses. I know what I'm doing. More calculated. Calculated idiocy. Right? So if the pink floaty kills something, which is extraordinarily rare, it turns out. Well, that's a problem. I'm trying to make it happen. It's not happening. Ah. Dang. I need the, I need to use the one where it's, if it's involved in something dying. That's the one I'm looking for. Oh, I did see it happen there though, and not much, not much came of it. Okay, I didn't see that enemy. That's on me. I can make it 20 seconds, I'm Gucci. There's a random bonking happening over here. I don't actually know what I've made at this point. Oh, this is what I wanted. There you go. I got it. Very good. Stomach of the duck. Yeah, that's pretty fast. I like that. Bladder of the frog. Gain 1 charge when inflicting a debuff. Not for this build, but it's good for something. Oh, I have an empty brain right now. I didn't notice. And not just the normal way. Bladder of the duck. Quack, quack, motherfuckers. Dear. Fully lost it. So that will happen more often now. But it will do less damage. But this is going to change to this. Yes. And that, put that there. This goes there. That goes there. Yes. Absolutely. Astonishing. Not really. Anyway, another one of those, which just shoots that, which just does that, which makes that happen. And then that goes there, but I have nothing for it, so it's okay. Let's mutate. Let's get base damage, because we aren't doing any. How about now, huh? Nice, very much the same as before, actually. I mean, if we can just squeak through on this kind of really mediocre little creation, then kind of confirms that the game is a bit easy. But hey, you know what they say about overconfidence. There's a slow and insidious killer. Overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer. That's the Darkest Dungeon? No, that's a different game. What's the game called? The game that with slow and insidious killer. Is it Darkest Dungeon? Yeah, it is Darkest Dungeon, isn't it? Anyway. That voice actor, but it's Orson Welles drunk on the set of a Californian sparkling wine commercial. It is Darkest Dungeon. I was getting it confused with Dark and Darker. Have you seen, you know, the French, that one? Orson Welles was hired to film an advert for a Californian champagne. And he was just absolutely blasted. And they're trying to get him to do the commercial anyway, and they're like, Orson, take action. And he says, the French champagne. Celebrated everywhere for its excellence. There is a new wine from California. Anyway. That's what's going on in my brain right now. It's pretty much just that, all the way down. What's that, 200% effectiveness? The reason I like this one so much is because it's 500% efficiency. Let's put lightning on there instead. Still doesn't do much damage. This guy just doesn't do much damage, you know? That's kind of what we're working with here. Is that this guy just sort of don't do much damage. Oh, what have I done here? I've duplicated something, yeah. We'll get rid of that little Nova there and do that instead. Wait, I've duplicated something again. Is that? Gosh darn. It's so easy to do. What do we want? None of those. One of the unicorn. Let's go with that, and then let's get some more crit chance. Sure, crit chance. Why not? This is extremely unlikely to happen. Anyway. Home stretch. It's kind of funny because when I I'm saying something stupid again, but when I just kind of sit down to just relax and play video games, a lot of the time this is the sort of thing that I land on. Super mindless. I'm playing it with one hand right now. You know, I just got a hand on the keyboard on WASD, that's all. You know, I use the mouse in the menus, but the other hand free to do whatever it needs to do in the moment. And yet, I like to make these videos about, well, other video games. Like I have two different personalities. I might be schizophrenic. One-handed gaming, and most importantly, it's my right hand that's free. I mean, these little rotatey boys are definitely doing something. It's hard to quantify, though. Oh, actually, you know, it's not hard to quantify because they do actually tell you what did all your damage in the last round. So if I click on this, it shows me that this thing did 19,000 damage, and this did 10,000 damage, and that did 35,000 damage. That's more than I would have thought. And this did 264,000 damage. So you can kind of, you know, you can work out where you're sleeping. Those big old bonks are doing 126,000 damage. They ain't sleeping. This did 54,000. Yes. Well, this is a waste. Get rid. Get rid! This did 687 damage, so that's a waste. Look at me. Analysis. Do you plan to do some more videos about RimWorld in the near future? Sure. Depends what you define as the near future. To be honest. So wait, do we have anything that's doing like big damage down here? Can we just get another brain? No, we can't. We can get some more brain capacity though. Well, that's not doing a lot of damage. 1 month? 1 month will do? What happens if I don't? Wait, so that did 10,000. Where was that big sick ass 264? God damn, Gland of the Monkfish, you OP. And you will cry. Oh, I can deal with that. I want to utilize this here limb of the skeleton because these things, you can get so many procs off with these things. Like I think if I were to replace that with that. No, when I said I can deal with that, I meant I can deal with you crying. I hear you do a great map, Berry. Who told you that? They were lying. You really are the most devious bastard in all of New York City. Did I just play the video, or is he in the room? No, it was me all along. But only that one line. Unless it's... is it something sexual in nature? That one too. What if I cry and then you'll make a video? There's no discussion here. That is all. That will be all. Stacking stuff on here. I can put that on there, right? Yeah, why not? I've only got one more round, right? Whatever. Oh, I've actually got 2 more rounds. We'll get through. Oh, we bonk, boys. See, that's what I was hoping for. Some bonk action. Oops. Some real bonk hours. I feel like at some point a beam run is in order. These beams seem pretty overpowered. This is the part where we find out whether these bonks are actually doing any damage. Oh god, they're not. Oh no. My hubris. My arrogance is happening again, isn't it? Come on, you gotta bust out all the Toho hours here. Come on, come on. No! Damn it, I thought they were dead. Let me have a look at my organs, see who was failing me there. It wasn't Bonk. Bonk never fails. God damn, Gland of the Monkfish is insane. What the fuck? 422,000 damage. Gosh darn. But we died. We unlocked nothing. No progress was made today. Oh well, there was today, but not on this run. Oh dear, and that's gonna do it for the stream. That's 2 hours. That's all I'm gonna do. I can't become Yas Queen and have Yas Queen. No, not today. I mean, maybe, but you won't watch. Oh, look at that! It's dark out. Opened the window. Thanks for hanging out. If you enjoyed the stream, give it a like. If you somehow aren't subscribed and saw this stream anyway, then do so. If you really, really like all of this stuff, become a channel member today. I'm going to do some channel member things at some point. Don't you want to be ahead of the game? Get in there early. There's nothing useful to see. Nothing of value will be given to you if you press the button. Yeah. See you later. But you're already a Twitch sub? Well, that's okay. You can do that too. Go to my Twitch and Prime sub if you want. That works as well. Or head to my Patreon. Or don't give me any money. It's not mandatory. Alright, thank you. Goodbye. Remain indoors. I remembered this time. I usually forget when I'm streaming. Don't remain indoors. The Stomies out there. They're gonna fucking stick you with that thing. Yeah, you might want that though, actually. Some of you are probably weird folks into that kind of thing. You want Stomie to stick that little fucking thing. Alright, goodbye. That's enough. Jesus Christ, disgusting.